I'm Dr. Preetika Chari. I'm a neurologist and neurosurgeon attached to Kaveri Hospital. We see a lot of patients with neurological illness, and almost all neurological illnesses are associated with some amount of disability, which means they become dependent on other people to help them to live their lives. And these other people are usually husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, who become the caregivers. Now, very commonly, because many of these conditions are chronic, this caregiving burden is a prolonged one. And caregivers over time actually begin to fall ill. It is very important for caregivers, therefore, to take care of themselves, and for all of us who look after our patients to take care of their well-being as well. In fact, there is a beautiful story by a book which is called When the Body Says No, in which a doctor has addressed caregivers and said, don't put yourself into such a level of ill health that your body is objecting but you're just carrying on. So you have to recognize when your body is not able to cope, but not go to that stage. What you need to do as a caregiver is to keep yourself healthy, keep yourself well, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not fit to take care of anybody else. And the whole goal is to be able to care for your loved one for as long as possible in the best way possible. So I would advise all caregivers to periodically take breaks from their caregiving responsibilities. Maybe find somebody to look after the person who's dependent on you few hours a day, or once in a week, or on Sundays. Let someone else take care of the person and you take care of yourself. It is important for you to maintain your health checkups. It's important for you to have a break. It's important for you to go to the movies, go shopping, do whatever normal people do to enjoy their lives. And you do this without any guilt. Because only if you do this will you be well enough and healthy enough to do the job that you want to do, which is looking after somebody who's depending on you. I think that caregivers are heroes and sheroes because the amount of sacrifices they make, the amount of love they show in spite of all the difficulties, is something that nobody else can ever replace. There is a Japanese concept called wabi-sabi. Now, wabi-sabi means finding perfection and finding beauty in that which is imperfect. In wabi-sabi, what they do is if a vase or something breaks, they expose the crack and fill the crack with gold leaf and make that object more beautiful. So in life and in caregiving as well, we can adopt the wabi-sabi principle. The wabi-sabi principle is we learn to enjoy, appreciate, and actually love the imperfections in the person with whom we are spending our time with. So if a person is not having a dementia, for instance, they will behave like a child. Learn to love the childlike behavior rather than saying, oh, this 70-year-old man is behaving like a 10-year-old kid. So it's just a shift in your mindset which can make all the difference about loving people who are not perfect. And when you have a disability, you're not perfect. So there may be demands you make on other people, and the caregivers may get frustrated. But if you have this mindset change and appreciate the imperfections, you'll actually miss it when they don't misbehave in the way all the trouble they give you, you'll actually miss it. You take parents of a child with mental retardation. You see, they start laughing at the little quirks that the child show in behavior instead of getting upset and angry with the child. So caregiving is an art, and caregivers need love and need to be taken care of as well.